This is why you should never go to the woods unarmed. A woman named Carrie from Chile was foraging the woods for some mushrooms when she began to hear the horrifying cries of an unknown creature surrounding her.
¿Se escucha ahí?
Her dog started barking at it as it felt like this thing was hunting her.
Algo están comiendo los perros. ¿Quién anda? ¡Mamá! ¡Mami! ¡Ay, mamá! El chupacabra. Parece puma. Y yo estoy cerquita. Aquí adentro estaba el perrito. Ahí está todo. Ya no se logra ver, pero está todo escarbado. Y yo estaba allá escondida, al lado de la casa. Intenté grabar. Pero hay que tener calzones. Y los animales son bravos para acá. Ahí estaba yo grabando.
Several days later, Carrie was trekking past a trail near those woods with her daughter when she makes a horrifying discovery.
Cuando sales a caminar y te encuentras con un cuerpo.
¿Qué? ¿Viste un cuerpo? ¿Un cuerpo de qué?
Un cuerpo real.
¿Dónde?
Yo sentí eso.
Her daughter tells her she sees a human body, yet she doesn't see anything there.
No hay nada.
Hearing the unnerving sounds of this unknown creature, then her daughter seeing a deceased person, could this strange creature be responsible for all the paranormal activity in those woods? Let me know your thoughts. Every night at around 3 a.m., a man named Claymore explains that he keeps hearing something knocking on his basement door and moving around nearby walls.
Alright, so that right there is my basement door, right? I'm downstairs by myself. It's like 4:53 in the morning, and I just started hearing that. I have no fucking idea what it is, but I'm down here by myself. Everybody's sleeping, just me. Ain't the first time I heard this shit either.
We can hear something moving around his basement, knocking on the door, desperately trying to get out. Whatever's in that basement seems to want Claymore to open the door for it. On another night, the knocking has now moved to a nearby bathroom and seems to be coming from the wall.
That wall right there, which is my downstairs bathroom. And after a while, I started hearing tapping on the bathroom door as well. So, what else? Record. See if anything else happens. I mean, I hear the shit every night. It's... the fuck? Okay, that's never happened before. Now I have to go check it out, otherwise you guys are gonna be like, oh, it's probably somebody in there. Let's go see. I'll show you guys right now. Ain't nobody in this motherfucker right here. And it is empty. Yeah, no, that one was weird. That's never actually happened before. That's new, at least.
A light turns on by itself, and even after checking the area, he doesn't seem to find anyone there. The following night, after hearing the sounds again,
You fucking hear it. Now, you guys are gonna say, oh, it's somebody in there, it's an animal. Nope. Let's go.
He decides to open the door. This is what was captured.
So who's down here? Nobody. What the fuck? Nobody down here? Nobody downstairs? I don't want to hear none of that bullshit about, oh, it's somebody. Ain't f***ing nobody. We hear that shit every single night.
As he opens the door, the sounds stop, unable to find anyone there. Could it be that by opening the door, whatever was in there has now attached itself to him? To follow any further updates, check out his page. A man from the UK was home alone watching TV when he noticed something began moving things around.
So, excuse the mess, I'm sorting the room out, there's trash everywhere. But I've been sat here watching my Arsenal highlights for the 19,000th time. And just stuff is moving, right? So this has moved, I thought it was because maybe one of the things is stuck in the blinds and I closed the blinds, but that was one thing. The bike then fell and I haven't touched this bike for like 3 weeks. It's not like this is propped up against the wall. The saddle wasn't, it's always been like that. And it just kind of rolled back. And I thought, okay, maybe the pedal slipped, but again, not on the wall. Then this bag kind of twitched in the corner of my eye. I'm pretty sure it did anyway. Obviously watching telly, so I wasn't paying attention.
The man explains the bike and other objects on that corner started moving inexplicably. But as he tells it to do it again, this happens.
I tried to film other stuff when the bike moved and I deleted that video because nothing happened. But I'm just, trying to see if I'm going mad and want to catch something. I've noticed things in this flat for quite a while, but I've always put them down to like neighbours' noise or whatever it might be. But this is the first time I've kind of actually seen things move. But yeah, so I don't really know. I want something to move and I also don't want something to move. If anything is here, please by all means feel free to move something. Move one of the leaves here, move one of the leaves there, I don't know, whatever you want to move. Move the bike again or the remote here. Don't be scared. Although I am a little bit scared. It's one of those horrible situations where you kind of want something off. There is no f***ing way. Holy shit.
Something seems to aggressively shove the guitar to the side, seconds after he asks it to do it again. The man is left shocked and horrified after realizing the existence of this unknown and conscious being. Nervous, thinking nothing would happen, yet whatever was moving things around seems to be alert, as it showed him it's able to hear and see him.
I want to try this touch light thing where you can ask if there's anyone here, you can turn the light on. It's just a little key ring torch that I had. So if there is anybody here and you want to communicate, please touch the torch and let the light come on. Or if there's anyone here or the person who touched my guitar yesterday is here, please turn the light on. Did I offend you when I swore at you? Or scare you off? Or... Okay. I'm really sorry if I did offend you, that wasn't my intention. I don't know what to say now.
He later began trying to communicate with it, only to realize it's not happy. By attempting to communicate and entertaining the unknown, could the man have granted it authority and control, Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This is why you should never talk back to a mimic. A man named Abdul was laying on his bed watching reels when he hears someone knocking on his front door.
I was watching reels when I heard the knocking when I asked, "Who are you?" Then in reply, I heard my own voice.
As he asked who's there, whatever's behind that door began mimicking his voice.
Hey, go on. Mama?
On the following night, it visited him again, but this time, he decides to open the door.
I was about to sleep and then this happened again.
Johan?
It was around 2 a.m. in the morning.
Johan?
That is my voice. If you don't know what is going on, so see my previous videos. They mimic my voice always, but they don't comment.
اللهم بسماواتي ما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلمون ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم بشيء من علمه لما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم.
The doors aggressively rattled, yet no one can be seen on the other side. It's believed the demonic entity known as a mimic steals voices in order to lure its victims to open the door as a way to invite itself into your life. Then it's often seen by the affected person, either as a loved one or themselves. So was Abdul truly visited by a mimic, or is it just simply a visual representation of what a mimic encounter will look like? Let me know your thoughts. This man was visited by a jinn. Late at night, a man in Pakistan explains that something began to aggressively bang on his front gate, trying to get in.
السلام عليكم برګرو نیمه شپه ده نیمه شپه څوک نشته کور کې یوازې یم او بار ډېر ډبېږي تاسو واورئ ښه اواز یا الله خیر یا الله خیر نیمه شپه ده نیمه شپه برګرو تاسو وګورئ ور ډبېږي دوه بچې دي تاسو وګورئ یا الله خیر قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس يا الله خير يا الله خير سوكي لك سوكي يا الله خير بسم الله الله أكبر بسم الله الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.
As the man prays and opens the gate to see what's causing all the noise, no one's there.
يا الله خير.
Ever since he opened the gate to whatever was outside his house that night, the man continues documenting all the strange earthquake-like activity that seems to be happening almost daily.
یا الله خیر یا الله خیر یا الله خیر استغفر الله الله اکبر وګوره ها یا الله خیر یا الله خیر قل اعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس اله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس یا الله خیر سوګي رکا سوګي یا الله خیر یا الله خیر یا الله خیر وګوره ها یا الله خیر سوګي رکا.
The man has been recording increasingly stronger poltergeist-like activity inside the house.
لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله الله أكبر.
Something seems to be destroying many objects in the house, slamming doors and throwing things around. So was this man truly visited by some sort of entity like a jinn, or is it just an elaborate ruse? Share your thoughts in the comments. This haunted library is attacking people. The staff at the St. Joseph Public Library, Missouri has been documenting a series of strange events where something seems to be throwing books off of the shelves to staff and guests. On another video, a woman hears a loud crash while alone, only to find an entire stack of books thrown from the shelves. Whatever's causing this could be explained by the many sightings of the ghostly figures of people walking by, then disappearing, and hearing voices while the library's closed. Due to the countless paranormal experiences at the St. Joseph's Library, the staff believes something evil haunts the building. A man named Nathan and his wife are driving past a highway in Arenas Valley, New Mexico, when they notice a silhouette of someone emerging from the distance. As they turn on their high beams to alert this person, this happens. A white figure resembling that of a person is seen walking by, then disappearing. The couple is left in total disbelief as they uploaded the video onto social media. The video quickly went viral with viewers trying to make sense of what just happened, some believing it's a wandering ghost, and others trying to find a logical explanation to this bizarre encounter. Something kept scaring her baby, then one night she sees it. A mother named Angela explains that every night, her baby would stare at a room and started crying uncontrollably. Seeing nothing there, Angela simply did her best to comfort her baby so she would fall back to sleep. But it wasn't until she was woken up at 10 p.m. to a person detected from her back patio surveillance camera that she would realize someone else was in the house. The ghostly silhouette of a young girl is seen looking out the glass doors, then suddenly vanishes. Terrified, the next morning, she investigates the area, but unlike the girl's pale visible figure, through the cameras, Angela's body is barely noticeable.